Good morning, guys. Welcome back. Come on in. Let's get out of this blinking rain. The rain has started.
So we could leave it like that.
Welcome back, you guys, and thank you so much for being here with us. Today is all about challenges. Okay. And triumphs.
Yeah, they look great.
They look great. And everything in between. As we start preparing to put one foot into our new life in Africa. This is our home, and it always will be. We're just going to have homes in two places, which is really, really lucky. So, back on the build site.
That looks like Adao on the phone, preparing for the crane move.
Exactly. We are preparing to get rid of the crane, which is mega exciting, but that won't be until the next episode. Today, we are forging ahead with trying to get a roof on our knot tank, the little barn at the top of the farm, where it's now crunch time and things are starting to feel a tiny bit stressful, I'll be honest. We've got a few weeks left until we get on a plane to Zim, where we're going to be for a couple of months. So, there's lots and lots to do. But I'm conscious that the last time we were in here with you guys, the guys were getting the roof on. And we haven't really been able to update you with anything more than that since that happened because, well, I don't know.
The weather.
The weather.
I'm really
and conscious that our last few videos has been like, it's raining. Bad news, guys, it's raining.
Yeah.
But that is the reality of what we face this time of year in Portugal.
Yeah, that's
Sorry
true.
about the banging.
Also, I think there's been a lot of Portuguese holidays.
There has. December's not, going to be a busy month, is it?
We've also slowed the build down a little bit, in all honesty, because we've got a windows to pay for, and because there's other things going on.
Yeah.
Can't pay for everything all at the same time, so we've just slowed it down just a little bit before we go to Christmas, just to help us out a bit.
But let's show you what they have been up to, because it's quite a lot, actually. So we've got our plastic windows in now, in
most of them,
all of them, just about, except for this last one in the front here. And the arch, it'd be quite fun to watch them build a plastic window for the arch. So the arch, and then this window here. And everything's plasticed up elsewhere. But come upstairs. Where did that water come from? Does that come in the top here? Yeah. Wow, okay. So have a look at this, guys. So exciting. Ta-da! We've got bedroom walls. Yeah, we've got bedroom walls going up. So this is mega. Look, hello. So, it's one of those things like where you've seen the pictures of the build site. We knew where the doors were going to be, but it's really hard to picture it in your mind. So I'm loving seeing this all kind of fall into place.
Show us what we've got.
Okay, so stairs come up here, obviously, and this is our top floor landing, which is roomy, isn't it, love?
Yeah, it's great.
Very big. So this is the first bedroom. Comes in here through the door. There'll be a wall here, so like a little corridor that runs along here. And then the bathroom is in the back here, and the bedroom in the front. I think the bed will face that way, looking out that window towards those mountains. And it's pretty spacey. I'm excited. And then the next bedroom is through here. There won't be a door here, but I'm going to pretend there is one because I don't want to get in the guys' way who are currently working in the doorway. So this will be the bathroom and dressing room for this bedroom, and the bedroom is over on that side. So that's bedroom number 2. And then bedroom number 3, of course, is the master bedroom, which is over here, all the way down the passage. We're going to get a nice, beautiful door for there, I think, hey, love. And then in here, the bedroom, the bathroom, and the dressing room. The bed's going to be facing that way, looking out that big glass door, which will be amazing and really, really special. There's just so much space. You know that thing I said a while ago about when they start putting in internal walls, everything looks really small? That hasn't actually happened in these bedrooms.
Yeah, they look great. They look good sizes.
But you'll notice that everything's been brought up here and in here. So all of the bricks that they're going to need are here, as well as all of the roof tiles for what's left of the roof. And that's because the crane is literally about to go. And so once that's gone, they can't bring stuff up anymore with a crane. They'd have to carry it by hand. So things are changing fast. And I don't know if the ambition is to get these finished before we go, but the guys are on site while we're away doing kind of small jobs, but big jobs, you know what I mean? They're going to be pointing all of the stonework around the exterior of the building while we're away. They're also going to be finishing the interior walls and just getting some jobs done that we don't necessarily need to be here for. so that things continue moving. And also it's really nice because there will be a constant presence on this property while we're away, which is perfect. So between the guys being here and with Joao popping in to help us look after the land, everything's going to be great. But come with me and I will tell you about what's going on with that blinking roof. Okay, so as you guys probably remember, we managed to roof this main portion of the house. All of the tiles are on. I don't think the apexes have been sealed in place fully yet, but all of the tiles are in place, which is good. However, this section of roof, which is the fourth bedroom and fifth bedroom, I suppose. We keep calling it an extension, it's not an extension. But anyway, this section of roof is going to have those lovely wooden vaulted ceilings, and the roof comes as wooden panels. So they're already kind of prefab, I suppose, if you will. It's got paneling on the underside, it's insulated, and it's ready for the tiles to go on top, and it also has exposed beams, and those will arrive and they'll just slot into place. So the guys have put the scaffolding up, and they've been working on the concrete rim that goes around the top of the stonework and the blockwork to be able to set the roof down. Now, that roofing material was supposed to arrive 2 weeks ago. I think we're having a bit of a procurement problem. The supplier didn't have quite enough for everything that we needed. There was talk of a truck going to Spain. Well, first it was going to the Algarve, then it was going to Spain, and it was meant to arrive on Friday. Today's Tuesday. We have had a public holiday, but it's not here. So I don't really know what's going on, but we'll keep you guys posted. I think the plan is to get this section roofed before we go, but the veranda's going to have to wait until the new year.
Yeah, the plan originally was to put on the tiled roof that we've already done, and then the very next day or the very next week carry on building the roof. But,
exactly.
Yeah, it hasn't worked out like that, has it?
So
not even a little bit.
It's feeling a little bit tense because the rain is not great. There's a lot of water in there right now. There's at least kind of 7 centimetres. It's only going to carry on for the next 3 months. We're not going to be here, and it feels really important that we get a roof on this section as soon as we possibly can. But when there's issues with suppliers, it's kind of out of your hands, isn't it? So it is what it is. Anyway, should we get back up to that barn, love, and you can get a roof on there?
Yeah, let's do it.
Which I think is going to be...
Let's do it. Felty, wet.
Just as fun.
Yeah. No, well, the rain's supposed to stop.
Yeah, I think the rain, this is pretty much it for the day today. So hopefully that goes better than this.
Yeah.
Enjoying that, are you, darling?
Well, you tell me that the FAQ FOREO mask makes me look better. I'm going to wear it all the time.
I am happy to share, love, but this is one of my favourite things. Now, if you're sat there panicking because you haven't bought Christmas presents yet, check out FOREO's website. They're currently having massive holiday sales, and my special code, now this is a different code to last time, this one is 35NEW, will get you 35% almost all of their products. The link you need is in the description. This is the FAQ 202 silicone LED face mask. It allows me to use it while I'm doing absolutely anything. It's completely cable free and battery operated. Also, with this silicone design, it molds to your face shape. It has 7 different light modes, including NIR, which is amazing, fighting the signs of early aging, for helping give your skin less wrinkles. All it takes is 5 to 15 minutes a day, 3 to 5 days a week. My skin feels brighter, feels smoother, and all of my blemishes and sunspots get so much less pronounced. Couldn't recommend it enough. I've also used the UFO face mask for ages. The perfect Christmas gift, lady or man. Go and check it out. Link in the description. And don't forget that code, 35NEW.
Today, we've got to get a roof done. This permeable stuff lets air out one way and stops the majority of the water going through the other way, but it doesn't stop all of the water. It just helps the water to run off. It's not like a waterproof membrane. So you can't, buddy, I'm coming down. So we could leave it like that all winter, but we'd come back to a pretty rotten roof in the spring, unfortunately. So we've got to get stuff on it. I've made a few mistakes with this build as well, which are a little bit uncomfortable, and they need to be fixed before I can put any felt on the roof. I haven't made a large enough overlap on this side, which is frustrating. Yes, buddy.
You know when Danny was struggling with that piece of wood on the roof to go like that on the wood, you're trying to...
Yeah, you saw that, hey? Yeah, so first before we can put anything on the roof, and this time round I'm gonna use felt. I think that's the best way of doing it. I've got some felt down there. I'm gonna need to make the roof slightly longer. It's a bit frustrating, like I say. It's gonna take some time, but it shouldn't take too long. And the ambition is that today we can get that roof properly covered before it starts raining again. First of all, we need pencil, which is easy to find.
That never happens.
And a tape measure.
Which is not easy to find.
Found one.
No ways, it's going to be a good day.
It's going to be a good day. We got from that, and we probably want an overlap to look like 40 centimeters. All right, let's cut some wood at 40 centimeters.
Obi, I never understand why you don't just move out of the way of the sawdust. Your build site, dog.
The other thing I don't have was one of those flame burners to put the tar on, you know? You put the torch on the end of the gas canister and blow it on. So I've got some nails that I'm just going to pin it on with, and hopefully when it's sunny next spring, the sun will heat up the tar and it'll stick it down automatically without having to do too much.
It is looking very, very sweet though, love.
The house?
Yeah. It's added such a nice feature to this whole area.
Well, I got big plans for raised beds and to train the plum tree. That's a great plum tree. It gives massive amount of fruit every year. It'd be cool to train it across the front of the barn here, and then maybe put some wisteria up the other side. We can paint this bottom bit white and put some roses down the front as well. I've got all sorts of nice ideas to make this area. And then of course over the other side there we've got the biopool. It would be so cool to get rid of that compost heap and put the compost at the back there somewhere out of the way.
Yeah.
And be able to make a viewing platform almost down to the biopool. But there's a lot going on there in my head. Lots to think about. So
there's a lot going on at the moment. We're in a really big phase of semi-transition. And I say semi because none of it is permanent. We are, as you guys know, going to be spending a few months out in Zimbabwe, getting started on the project there, getting the boys settled into a little nursery school. We're bringing Obi with us this time. And so we're kind of just starting to walk that tightrope of trying to manage life in both places. It's not going to be easy by any means. And there's all sorts of things that we need to work out and we need to figure out. One of them, I suppose, is things like this veggie garden. Now, you'll remember that this is the first year that we built raised beds, and some of them have held out really, really well. And I think that they are definite permanent features here to stay. And others are looking a bit knackered and have had bits falling off them. And are definitely not the right shape, size or location. So those ones need to be redesigned and moved. Now, not being here for months at a time makes growing stuff a little bit complex, and it's something that we need to work out for the future. Currently, we're not planting anything for this winter season. We'll get planting and growing again when we get back in April. That doesn't mean there won't be gardening content though, because we have got a massive greenhouse at the house in Zim and cannot wait to get stuck in there. We've got tons of ideas and we definitely want to keep producing our own food as much as possible and learning a lot as we go. So there's lots to look forward to and lots to figure out. The plan with this veggie garden is just to kind of let it rest. I'm going to put some compost and leaf mulch and grass mulch on top of all of these beds, just let it bed down for the winter, try and stop too much grass and weeds coming through. And we'll pick it back up again when we get back in the new year. So once this barn is finished, which will hopefully be in the next week or so, we've asked Joao if we could have him back in his old capacity as our right-hand man for 4 days so that we can blitz out getting the farm ready for us to be away, which involves moving everything out of the knot garage. And getting as much stuff in here as possible, getting various bits and bobs into different places, making sure everything's locked and secure, making sure that everything is cleaned and cleared away. And then Joao's going to be looking after the farm for us while we're away, which we're super grateful for. So there'll be a presence here and it'll be looked after and cared for, just as he's been doing for the last 4 and a bit years, really. He knows it better than anybody and he loves it just like we love it. So for anybody who has been concerned about this place being left abandoned and unloved and uncared for, fear not. We would never do such a thing. This is our home and it always will be. We're just going to have homes in 2 places, which is really, really lucky. How are you feeling about getting to Zim, love?
I guess it's probably kind of the same as how we felt when we came here, right?
Yeah.
You know, you're starting something very new. There's no guarantees that it's going to work out, that it's going to be good, that you've made a good call or a right choice. So it's just, you know, yeah, excited, apprehensive. It's very different, isn't it, Africa from Europe? So we'll have to see. You know, we'll have to see. What did we say when we came down the hill here? First of all, first day.
If it's not fun,
we're not going to do it. Yeah, we just turn around and we'll put it back on the market and sell it and go and do something else. Well, the good news this time round is that we don't have to put it on the market and go and do something else. We could do that, but we've always got this place to come back to, you know?
Yeah. Just to be really clear, we have done a ton of research about Zim and we know it really well. My family are there, we've been there tons. You know, we've been to see the schools, we've met with the teachers. We are fairly confident that it is the right decision for our family, which is why we're doing it. I don't want anyone to misunderstand what John was just saying about, you know, if it doesn't work out, it's okay, we can just come back. That's not us going, oh, we flippantly made this decision to up sticks from Portugal and go and try and build a life in Africa. All of these decisions that we make are very carefully considered. But I think you guys know us well enough to know that if it isn't working, we're also not scared to go, this isn't working. We're going to go and try something else, or we're going to go back to what we were doing, or we're just going to make sure that the life that we're living is the one we want to live, that we are happy, that the boys are happy, that we're all healthy, thriving, and getting the absolute most out of these incredibly valuable minutes and seconds. So that's all we're saying. I just thought maybe I would just clear that up, just in case. And I will say, the thing I'm most excited about Zim right now, apart from obviously seeing the family and things, which kind of have to come first, don't they, is sunshine. Sunshine and warmth, T-shirts and shorts. This time of year is so rough in Europe, and we're in one of the wettest parts of Europe at this time of year. So we've had already weeks of rain. It doesn't just rain for a few days, it rains for weeks on end. And, well, I'm already sick of it, and we're only kind of in December. Isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
You're
know,
concentrating, aren't you? I'm trying to chat.
It's
always
been
happens when
raining
I
a lot.
film for John.
been
I'm always like,
raining a
so
lot.
tell me about how you're feeling, what you're thinking. And he's like, I'm actually trying to do maths to make sure the roof doesn't fall over. Can you stop wittering, please? So I'll stop wittering.
Right. Where's that pencil? Okay, Crusoe, I've got to get out of the way. Just for a second, please. Can you go and hold the wood at the other end? Down a little bit, down a little bit, down a little bit. Perfect. Okay.
What's next? Put another board on the end of these beams here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta go and cut one, I think.
There really is something quite poetic, love, in the fact that this was one of your first projects in Portugal, this tank.
Yeah.
And now, for now, it's one of your final projects.
For now, yeah.
For now. Good work, buddy.
There.
Got it. Well then. No, you can't come up. That's as high up as you can come, unfortunately, right now. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that.
Well done.
Good work. 78. I just need to measure up the other side. What I'll do is get the front on first and then start looking at the back. I don't think we've got enough felt to do both sides today.
As you guys would have seen in the last episode, we've had real delays with the wood roofing that we needed for that extra bit of the house. That's the kind of, we keep calling it the extension, it's not the extension, but anyway, that bit which is going to have the vaulted ceiling and the exposed roof beams, as well as our veranda roof, which is also going to be wood panelling underneath, topped with the tiles. So that was massively delayed. And then John's been trying to find a roof for this barn for weeks. And every single one of our local shops, both the ones kind of 10 minutes down the road and the ones more like 40 minutes down the road, don't have it in stock. So he's going with this tar kind of felt-like finish, which I actually think is going to be really nice in this location. It will kind of make this blend in a little bit, but it's a bit more of a faff to get it installed. And even then, they still only had 2 rolls. I think it must just be that time of year. You know, everybody's kind of getting to the point where they're winding down for the festive season, and so things aren't as efficient or readily available as usual. So it's just one of those things that we're having to navigate while we desperately try to get everything wrapped up and ready.
Trying to use as much leftover wood as possible so I don't have to buy any more.
Darling, I know it's hard to let go.
I also have a strange theory about the chickens right now. So our chickens haven't been getting as much grain food as they would have done in the past. But we've been leaving the gate open for them every single day, all day. And so they've been free ranging and relying more on what they can forage for than on the food in their coop. And I would say that our chickens look the healthiest they've looked in a really, really long time. But it was the time that they were spending a lot of time inside the run because I didn't want them in my vegetables. Now that they're out and about, they are thriving. They literally have got the happiest, fluffiest little chicken bums you've ever seen. And it just goes to show that we should all be eating more of nature and natural food in its natural form than we should this hyper-processed nonsense, our animals included. So there you go, a little life lesson for you, straight from the bottom of my chicken. Blue skies, my love.
Blue skies, we like that.
The boys wandered off with Armando and Joao quite some time ago in that direction and are yet to return. I should think about going to make some lunch, love.
Is it that time already?
You won't believe it, but yeah, it is.
It's been raining pretty heavily, but what you can see here is that the roof is definitely damp underneath the membrane, so it's not the main thing on the roof. So I'm just going to take that off for now. We don't want to be putting the tar mat on top of that.
Oh, so what are you going to do with that now?
That just is going to go for another project now.
Okay.
We definitely don't want this to be stopping the sunshine from burning the tar to stick to the roof. If we've got this layer between the tar roof,
then
the
it would
felt
stick
roof,
to that,
then it will stick to this and not the wood. This weighs about 40 kilos, this roll.
So same as me.
Yeah, just about.
That is really heavy.
Right, inside the knot tank is a knife.
Okay. So I'm quite excited about the look of this stuff because I think it's going to make it look like a forest cottage.
Okay.
You know, like a hobbit house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. It's kind of got a green tinge.
So on the underside of it is a bunch of plastic that we're going to have to take off.
Okay.
It's like,
and then is it adhesive or not?
Is it what?
Sticky.
No, it's not sticky without flames.
Okay.
Or what we're hoping is that the sunshine in the spring will melt it on nicely.
And in the meantime, you're going to nail it.
Yeah, I'm just going to put a row of nails at the top where it'll overlap.
Okay.
And I think that that'll probably be good enough.
It looks really cool. we did that first layer, which was not
Challenging.
Hey, challenging. Yeah, I was going to say unpleasant.
Challenging.
Horrible. That stuff is horrible. We don't like it. Not one little bit. Does look nice though, but it is nasty. We've got like tarry stuff all over our hands. It smells bad. It's sticky, and we're not entirely sure we're doing it right. And the rain is coming back. So anyway, John's just getting in the first row of nails so it doesn't slip off again. And then I think we're going to break for lunch.
This is sore up here.
What, like gripping on like a gecko?
It just hurts because I don't want to slip, so the muscles are really like all the time
Tense.
working.
Yeah.
There we go. That's starting to look a bit more like it, isn't it? Great.
Right, lunchtime.
Yeah.
Mmm, yummy.
Oh, this stuff is horrible to get off.
More of that plastic, everybody. All right, so I've been looking online for answers as to what to do with this plastic backing on the felt. As you've seen, I've been really going for it and doing my very best to get it all off. You know what? I can't find anything online that says it's a good idea to peel it off. Most forums are saying just leave it on and pin it. But I'm pretty sure that the idea is that this will get sticky as it warms up. It's already pretty sticky stuff, you know. And that will help stick it to the wooden roof. So I'm going to persist and continue to take it off, even though there's a very, very strong chance it's totally unnecessary. But here's the thing. I've managed to get this side done. I've got one strip on the other side. So I'm pretty much one, maybe two strips away from having the whole roof done. It's been a long time. It's taken ages to do. But here we are, and I'm pretty pleased. Unfortunately, they only had 2 rolls of the green colour, so the back side of the shed is going to be a different colour. It's going to be grey. You've seen it before, I'm sure, on top of most shed roofs. There it is. It's not the same colour. It's fairly similar, and it'll do. So last one to do, and then we can call it on this roof. I did go and buy one of these fire guns. That makes it even worse. That's not smart. All right, well, I won't be doing that again. That's a bad idea. Hello, boys.
So what are you doing?
Trying to get plastic off the back of this piece of...
I can help. I can help.
All right, you can try.
How I do it? Can I do some? Dad.
You can't pull that piece there. Yeah! Good work! So yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, look!
Yes! Good work, my boy. And so, how does the saying go? Many hands make light work, even if they are quite small hands, for now anyway. The young girl here is called Ali and she's from Zimbabwe. She's been visiting us for a couple of weeks now. Thanks, Ali. The Knot Tank, or if you're new around here, the barn, aka the Knot Tank / the watershed, is pretty much watertight now. A day or so more work and we should be pretty ready to start putting stuff into it. Ironic, isn't it, that today an old water tank that would have been total failure if it were anything other than wet is now, for the first time, totally dry. Brilliant. Obi, leave the chickens alone. Check that out. Hey, save the best till last, that's what they say, isn't it? All right, done it. That's it. Like I say, on the back side, it is a different colour, but we are never going to see that, so not to worry too much about it. I've got 2 layers of felt going over the apex just for a little bit of strength up there. The idea eventually, probably spring next year, when we get back from Africa, will be to put some solar panels on the roof there. We're working really close with Renogy at the moment to design the inside of the house so that it can work fully off grid. That's the ambition. So we'll keep you updated on that as and when that happens. I might need to fly back actually in a month or 2, maybe 6 weeks, something like that, and just come and get back a bit earlier and sort all of that out. But anyway, that's for another day. That's fully watertight. It's about to start raining, so good timing. I'm going to go and have a cup of tea.